guys? This is your Inland Empire Selby rideshare driver. Today, Friday, what is it? October 1st, if I'm not correct. October 2nd. So this is my first actual live stream. So whoever's out there, welcome. We're going to be talking about my experience, recovery after COVID-19, and my continued daily struggles. Believe it or not, this is something that does not end as soon as you have your quarantine, for some of us. I'm just gonna wait for a couple more people to join in here. Let's see how many people are gonna come in. Again, I'm not expecting, a huge number. I'm not even expecting more than 5. This is just a test. I'm finally able to, I was having a little bit of a hard time setting it up with Streamlabs in the account where it wouldn't live stream, it would say unlisted, and now I was able to figure it out how to make it public. So we're gonna see how many people can join in right here, and we'll go from there. So it shows right now a counter of 0, and it should be about a 5 to 15 second delay. So I will be seeing right now exactly how many people are here. Let's see here if we happen to have. Let's see here, guys. Bear with me. All right, so it's showing here that we have 2 guests watching. Hi, this is Inland Empire Selby, rideshare driver. Welcome to this live chat for 2020. It's actually a test, so if no one is actually engaging, I understand. If you're there, write something on the message and chat box, and I'll go ahead and respond. But basically, I'm not expecting more than 5 people here. If it is more, then it'll be a blessing. This should not be more than a 10 to 15 minute live chat. I will be doing a video editing one for later. But if you are going to be here, welcome. We're going to be talking about my daily recovery after coronavirus COVID-19. Unfortunately, for some of us, the recovery is not as easy as 1, 2, 3. There are daily struggles that we have to go through and abide by. Thank God today is one of those days where I do not have to use the oxygen tank. But honestly, I have to push myself daily to get that strength back to my system, to my body, that my, oxygen in my brain and my body used to hold. So if you're there, I have 2 or 3 people right now on one screen, and then I don't know if it's accurate, this one is 0, but if you're able to hear me, if you can type something, that way I know that this mic that's connected is working. But so what we're going to be talking here is my daily struggles with coronavirus, psychologically, physiologically, emotionally, spiritually, everything. And I also want you, the viewer, to engage and let me know what you're going through, and to see if you can maybe give me some feedback, pointers, or I can tell you some of the things that worked out for me. So again, on this screen here, it says we have 2 to 3. It jumps between 2 and 3. And then the actual monitor here that I'm using as my Samsung Note 10 Plus, it's showing 0. It's going from 0 to 10, 2 to 3. So if you're there, say hi. Okay, so I am seeing the message both on the monitor screen and on this one. So I think we should be fine. The person watching, if you want to make yourself known, just give me a thumbs up. That way I know that you are watching. Again, this is more of a test. There we go. Now we have one more. You're going to have to apologize. I'm going to have to apologize. You're just going to have to. Oh, awesome. It's a true blessing. Oh, man, this is historic. The Right Chair Professor. Welcome. Welcome, my brother. The live chat, the very first to actually type and go in and engage is the Right Chair Professor. I'm going to save this forever. Thank you, Right Chair Professor. Learning here how to do this. I was having problems with Streamlabs doing it live chat since Wednesday. It kept on telling me unlisted, so it wouldn't go live. So right now I decided to do a test. Just checking audio. Are you able to hear me, Professor? Professor, are you able to hear me? Oh, awesome, Professor. I know. Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm truly blessed because not only are you my first person viewing this very first live chat, but I mean, obviously, to have a visitor such as yourself is a big honor. Believe me. By the way, I meant to tell this to you last time I saw you back in February in Long Beach, but because of you, I want to say 3 years for Christmas, for New Year's, just in tips alone. I'm talking about just in tips alone. I made about $100. One girl gave me $50. Let me tell you why. I'm trying to look for that video that you made where you were saying that try to fill up your car with gas. That way you're going from right to right to right. You're not stopping, putting gas, losing the surge, the prime time with Lyft. Carry mints, halls. I think you even said condoms. And so what happened is that I got condoms and I had the Plan B pill. Now in TJ, the Plan B pill costs roughly between $7 and $12 versus here in California and the US, it could go up to $60. So for New Year's, there was people that I was picking up from the clubs that were drunk. Guys were happy with the condoms. Some of them were embarrassed to go to the gas stations and liquor stores and pick them up. One girl told me straight out that she had had intimacy in the patio alley of the bar. And, you know, for New Year's, everything is closed. Pretty much everything the only thing that's open is what? Usually 7-Eleven. Everything is closed. McDonald's, everything is closed. So She's crying. All her makeup is running down. And, I'm very careful. I have my dash cam. That's one of the things that I learned from you. And she starts telling me that she doesn't know what to do, that she thinks the guy might have deposited something into her body down there. So I said, listen, I know I prepared myself that it was going to be a crazy night. So I got Tic Tacs, gum, condoms, and Plan B pill. The girl paid me $50. Two 20s and a 10. $50 cash for the Plan B because the stores were closed and she wanted that pill that night. So I meant to tell you this back in February when I saw you for the first time in Long Beach. Thank you. Because of you, that night, I listened to you, even doing the calendars for the events, preparing yourself and everything, being, because you've always said to treat this like a business. And that's one thing that I learned. Also, because of you, I remember very distinctly that one gentleman, very professional from the airport business, like the whole 45-minute ride from the airport to about, I think it must have been North Hollywood, something like that. Yeah, you've had many of those. Yes, $50. $50. The gentleman from the airport was doing his conversation, and I didn't bother him. It looked like it was a lot of business talk. And when I get to the destination, he tips me, and he says, "You treat this like a business. I wish I had more time to talk to you." And I asked him, "Sir, I'm a new driver, and I really want to know what did I do right so that I can continue doing it versus not doing something or doing this the wrong thing." And he says, "Well, a lot of people that pick me up come in shorts, flip-flops, pajamas. They look half asleep. And I saw you. You had your coffee in your center console. You have your tie. That told me that you respect me as a customer." And you know what? Every time that I would pick up customers from the airport business people, I would always wear a tie. Even if I wasn't driving Uber Black, Lux, or anything like that. If I was driving Uber XL or even X on my Lexus GS 300, but then I switched over to XL, I always wore a tie. But then the people in the messages in the comments started saying, "Why do you wear a tie?" Blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, you have to understand the demographics of what clientele you're picking up. If you're picking up people at bars and nightclubs, they don't care if you have a tie. Hey, if it's a basketball night, a football night, wear a jersey. And if you're lucky, you might have the right team who your customers are rooting for. But if you are wearing the wrong team, you might have a little beef there. So I've also been careful about that. But it's truly an honor that you're here, Professor. I am happy that you're hearing me. I am very happy that you're responding. And I want to tell you that it's been my goal right now to educate people, not only in the rideshare stuff that I've learned, but COVID-19. To this day, I have friends and family members that think that this is a hoax. There are some footage that I did not. Oh yeah, definitely. As a matter, story presentation creates first impression. Yes, as a matter of fact, a while back when you say you had the limos and you were starting your Prius fleet or something like that about a year, 2 years ago, give or take. I actually wanted to approach you to see if you could teach me if I could drive for you one of your limos or SUVs. Well, the whole AB5 started coming and everything. Oh, thank you. I believe it or not, I'm doing this in the garage because there's a lot of noise over there in the living room. And I'm actually not in Inland today. I'm actually in the city of El Monte. And I wanted to check this out, but I'm very happy that it worked out. I finally was able to fix this Streamlabs issue. I've also been trying to meet up and collaborate with Uber girl Paula. She likes you a lot. She talks really highly of you. She also has a very uplifting, special kind of character. Some people may misunderstand it, but she's very good. By the way, Professor, that girl, Paula, when I was sick, I posted this in the previous video. She messaged me, Garcia, if you need food, you or your family tell me, I don't care how far it is, I will take you food, water, anything you need to the front door of your house. And honestly, I got choked up because during this pandemic, I've always said it, and at first it was sad, but it's reality. Strangers, and you talked about this yesterday in the previous night in your live stream, strangers will come up to you, to your door, especially if they live through coronavirus, and help you out versus your own family. And that's sad because during these times, just like you said regarding the president, whether I like him or don't like him, whether you like him or don't like him, I honestly have been in prayers, hoping that he and his wife recuperate, because maybe, number one, now he, as a human being, can feel what we feel when we have that virus, understand the isolation, and so forth. Oh yes, Professor, go ahead. Take those painkillers. I don't know if you're on, no, we don't even have to mention those names. Surgery, yes. Thank you, Professor. I will not erase this stream. God bless you. Stay safe. We're going to meet together pretty soon, and it's been a pleasure you being here. God bless you. Thank you so much. It really meant for me, you to be here. Yes. Okay, guys, so the support between drivers is phenomenal. Yes, prayers. Yes. And also prayers for you, Thorsten. I hope you have a very speedy recovery. I mean, I'm sure you have your kids in your house and your wife and everything to keep you company and distract you. And again, you mentioned it too, that the viewers are a good medicine, a good feedback. So stay safe. Thank you, Senor. So there you have it, guys. Again, this is more of a test live stream. I'm happy that there was 2-3 viewers. 1 or 2 were silent. One was a professor who talked, and it's a truly blessing. If you guys, not that he's already not famous, I mean, the guy has a course on being the best rideshare driver that you can be. And just to know that we're live right now, it's currently 8:51 p.m. 8:51 p.m. Pacific, is it Central? Pacific Standard Time. But Thorsten the Professor, he's an advocate, a spokesman, a fighter for the rights of Uber and Lyft drivers. Guys, this has been a very overwhelming experience. And if everything works out great, I'm going to be uploading a video pretty soon. I hope you guys like it. It's a little bit of a joke of some of the stuff that happens at the airports. And then if everything works out well after that, I'm going to try to do another live stream around 11 p.m., between 10 and 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so California time, about 11 p.m. So roughly in about 2 hours. This is your Inland Empire Subby rideshare driver. Stay safe, wear those masks, and respect every human being.